SummerSlam, now less than a week away. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is just pro wrestling news for Monday, August 16th, 2021. This update is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us.
WWE.
Tonight's Raw is the last one before SummerSlam on Saturday. Randy Orton is set to go one-on-one against one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Omos, plus Drew McIntyre in a 2-on-1 match against Veer and Shanky. And this match will have implications for McIntyre's SummerSlam match against Jinder Mahal. If McIntyre wins, Veer and Shanky will be banned from ringside. If Veer and Shanky win, McIntyre's sword, Angela, will be banned for the SummerSlam match. Raw is also promoting a face-to-face confrontation between WWE Champ Bobby Lashley and his SummerSlam opponent, Goldberg.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
New Japan Super Junior Tag League resumes Monday, but it's overshadowed by last-minute changes to the card. And yes, it's more COVID-19 concerns. This all started with IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Shingo Takagi and Bushi missing Sunday's show. New Japan said both had fevers, and they're awaiting the results of PCR tests. So, as a precaution, Shingo and Bushi are off of Monday's show as well, along with 6 other wrestlers who had contact with them: Tetsuya Naito, Sanada, Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, Gedo, and Dick Togo. Gedo and Togo are part of the Super Junior Tag League, but because they are off of Monday's show, a win will be awarded to Ryusuke Taguchi and Master Wato. Here's the outlook for the rest of the teams in their penultimate matches of the tournament. The team of Junior Heavyweight Champion Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask can secure victory in the tournament with a win Monday over the Junior Tag Champs Taiji Ishimori and El Phantasmo. But a win for the Bullet Club side puts them in position to take the tournament. El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru need a win over Roppongi 3K to stay alive in the tournament. Roppongi 3K are already eliminated. New Japan's resurgence in Los Angeles on Saturday night was a very eventful show. Will Ospreay returned and brought along a version of the IWGP World Heavyweight title, calling it the real championship belt. Ospreay vacated the title back in May. He said he is now medically cleared but will not be part of this year's G1 Climax tournament. In fact, Ospreay said he will not return to Japan until Shingo Takagi is declared an interim champion. Ospreay eventually retreated after he was confronted by Carl Fredericks, Clark Connors, and TJP. The Gorillas of Destiny made a surprise appearance at Resurgence as well. They confronted the Good Brothers, who left before any punches could be thrown. The Good Brothers had just beaten Jon Moxley and Yuji Nagata, pinning Nagata with a magic killer. Hiroshi Tanahashi is the new IWGP US champion. He dethroned Lance Archer. Jay White pinned David Finlay with the Blade Runner to retain his never openweight title. Tomohiro Ishii was out after the match to challenge White. Earlier, Ishii pinned Moose with a brainbuster. Yuya Uemura, on the first day of his excursion, pinned Danny Limelight to win a 10-man tag. After the match, Katsuyori Shibata strolled out to personally welcome Uemura into the LA Dojo. Also on the show, Juice Robinson pinned Hikuleo with a roll-up, then he got a chokeslam for his troubles. New Japan announced before the show that Brody King was unable to compete due to unforeseen circumstances. King later tweeted that he's okay. The next big show for New Japan in the US will be in San Jose on November 13th. Jay White, Jon Moxley, and Tomohiro Ishii are all announced for that show. Getting back to Japan, a champion in Pro Wrestling Noah now holds the top title in 0-1. GHC National Champion Takashi Sugiura pinned Masato Tanaka on Sunday to win the 0-1 World Heavyweight Championship.
AEW.
Tonight's AEW Dark Elevation has Joey Janela versus Alan 5 Angels, the Lucha Brothers versus the Hybrid 2, Diamante versus Julia Hart, and Kiera Hogan's AEW debut against Hikaru Shida. Kenny Omega is still the AAA Mega Champion. He beat Andrade El Idolo at Triple Mania 29 Saturday night. Ric Flair was in Andrade's corner, and at one point during the match, Flair was firing chops on Omega. Also on the show, Impact Knockouts champ Deonna Purrazzo beat Fabi Apache to take AAA's women's title. The Lucha Brothers retained the AAA tag titles, and Psycho Clown defeated Rey Escorpion in the Mask vs. Hair main event, leading to Escorpion being shaved bald.
Impact Wrestling.
The next #1 contender for the Impact World Championship will be decided at Emergence in a 4-way match. Moose versus Chris Sabin versus Sami Callihan versus Ace Austin. That show is an Impact Plus exclusive coming up on Friday. Also on that show, Christian Cage will defend the Impact title for the first time against Brian Myers. That is Just Pro Wrestling News for Monday, August 16th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning, so please rate, review, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.